Mr. Barnes had a friend, Mr. Dundas, D-U-N-D-A-S. He was an ace in the English Air Force. And was it 12 or 15 enemy kills? 11. Shot down 11. He called Mr. Barnes about 3 years ago. Okay, the 1965. 95. I'm sorry, he called him in 1995 and said, Bill, I have prostate cancer. And he died. Now, he said, I'm going to be okay. But he waited 6 months to see a doctor in England. Now, I'm going to tell you this. We need to talk about American health care. We don't need to be telling the English what kind of health care they ought to have. We don't need to criticize it. We don't need to criticize Canada. They voted for it. It's theirs. We don't need to talk about it. That we don't want it. And we don't need to apologize. We don't need to go throughout Europe apologizing for our health care. Now, England is the closest to this plan. It's even closer than Canada. I will tell you this, and I say this not something that I'm happy to say, but England is bankrupt today. They are in terrible straits. We are too. But I'll tell you, if you ever think, well, you know, there's somebody worse off than we are, it's England. And I really believe, and let me say this, and this is, Michael said don't ramble, my chief of staff just sent me a note said don't ramble. I do want to say this to you, and I'll quit rambling, Michael, okay? You've heard all about China and their stimulus plan and how wonderful it's working. China uses funny accounting. When they send the money out, they report that as economic activity. They are making loans to factories and they're piling up inventory. And they're making policy loans. And I'll tell you, everybody keeps saying China's going to pass with China. China is in trouble. China is in trouble, and we don't need to model ourselves after China. Yeah. But I'll just say this: let's see the prostate cancer, or let's see the difference in being in the United States and in some of these countries that have this government plan that people are telling you is so much better than ours. The survival rates for prostate cancer in the United States, the latest figure is actually 99%. 99%. What they tell us, and the basis of that is if you get it and you go to a doctor when you have serious symptoms, 99% of you will live. In England, half the people die, including Mr. Barnes' friend. So that ought to tell you something. Next, and I'm sorry, I'll take the next question. Mark Clark from said Birmingham, Alabama. Is Mr. Clark in the audience? Okay. And let's do the next one. Who's next?